Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Attorney Dan Wynn again, talking a little bit more about trademarks, and I want to share a little bit about something, conversation I had with a prospective client today, and some of the ideas that came out of that conversation. So, when can't you protect the entire name? And so, I've already talked a little bit about um, you know uh, distinctiveness of names and strength of trademarks, and suggestive and descriptive and generic names. So if your if your logo, slogan, mark contains a generic or unprotectable portion, you will not likely get protection for that particular portion. So in this particular conversation, let's talk about shoes, right? And let's just say it was awesome whizzle wazzle shoes, right? So shoes is actually a generic term, and so you can't get protection in that. So if you were to apply for the whole mark, um, you can get protection if you make it all the way through for the entire word, except for the generic portion, which in this case is shoes. All right, so think about what business you're in, if what products or services you provide, and if your name, if that particular product or service, a generic term, is in that name, you probably can get protection for the other portion that is suggestive, arbitrary, or fanciful, but not for the generic portion. So, as you think about coming up with names, there's kind of a give and take between, the marketing side and the law and business side, and whether it's protectable. And so, some of the strongest brands out there, although it takes some time, is like they don't always describe what they do. So, like Amazon, right? Apple, um, you don't know exactly what they are. You only know of them and what they do and what they can provide, because their position in the marketplace, and they've been there for so long. And so if you're kind of gunning for something like that, think about how to name your name. Maybe consider taking out any particular generic portions uh, um, or descriptive portions out of it, and you can go from there. Okay, so this is Dan. If you're thinking about you're coming up with a new name, does it have a generic part or a descriptive part? What can you get protection for the whole name or not? Unlikely, but you can get it for the distinctive portions of the mark. Okay, this is Dan. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.